And in these uncertain times, Mr. President, there is much that Australia and the Philippines can continue to do to strengthen our supply chains. As you correctly observed during your address at the Centre for Strategic and International Studies last year, economic security is national security. And of course, Mr. President, we find ourselves in times of emboldened autocrats and belligerent regimes who show utter contempt for sovereignty, law and liberty. Your country shows and knows a resolve because your country knows that the threats are real. For many years, the Philippines has been on the front line, subjected to grey zone activities. And I commend you for your personal resolve, Mr. President, for you and your country's courage in calling out acts of coercion and the Philippines' steadfast commitment to international law. Last year, you received much applause for your remark in your State of the Nation address when you said, "We will protect our sovereign rights and preserve our territorial integrity in defence of a rules-based international order." Mr. President, these words of yours encapsulate an imperative for all nations who cherish peace, prosperity and the preservation of civilisation itself. Together then, with our many partners and friends in the region, we must all continue to speak up with courage in calling out acts of intimidation and interference. We must all maintain our strenuous efforts in diplomacy, and we must all especially lift our individual efforts to support the collective goal of integrated deterrence.